Hi everyone, I'm Seth Wald. Today we're going to make a PVC drying rack. And I'm with
Tristan.
And
hi, I'm Sydney.
Alright, if you're like most of us, you're always looking for a place to put your wet laundry, your wet towels after you get back from the pool. We typically hang ours from anything off the back of our camper. This is our bike rack that we hang it from. Today we're going to make a PVC rack that is going to hang from the ladder. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just decide how big you want it to be. We're going to make ours today 4 feet by 2 feet. To complete this project, it just takes a few simple tools. So today, to make the clothes drying rack, we're going to use a power drill, a vise grip, a marker, standard hacksaw, a tape measure, and 2 drill bits. One is a 1/4 inch drill bit and the other is a 3/4 inch drill bit. We went to Home Depot, we bought some 1/2 inch PVC pipe. We bought some supplies for it, as you can come over here and see what we've got. We've got some T's, some 90-degree elbows and some 45-degree elbows. We've got some all-purpose clothesline and some clothespins. Alright, so after you decide how big you want it to be, and we're going to do a 4x2, the first thing you do is going to cut the pieces that you have. So I've cut a 4-foot piece and I've cut 2 2-foot sections. The next part that I'm going to do is start hollowing out the T that I'm going to put on here as a support. Looking up online, you see a lot of people, they like to cut these and put the T's together. I didn't want to cut this piece because it will impact the stability of the PVC once it's up on the back of the camper. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to take my drill with my 3/4 inch drill bit. I'm going to hollow out the center of my T so I can slide this T all the way through the 4-foot section without having to have a slice in the section. And the little stoppers in there prevent you from hollowing or sliding this all the way through. So I'm going to use my drill bit to go all the way through to hollow this out. So I'm going to use my clamp to do this, just for safety purposes. It's going to help secure it. I just had to find a place on the picnic table here in order to secure the clamp. So I'm going to put that down in here just to hold it in place while I'm drilling it out. So get that nice and tight. I'm going to take my drill bit. I'm going to put it down in here. I'm just going to go, and while you're in there, you're going to have to wiggle it around a little bit because it's not going to be a perfect fit with this drill bit into this hole. So you're going to have to wiggle it around a little bit. So after we drill it out, I'm not sure how well this is going to come in, but we've actually removed inside the stoppers in there that prevent the PVC from sliding all the way through, because for this project I want the PVC to slide all the way through. And so now you can see, as I take my 1/2 inch PVC and I put the T on it, I can slide it all the way through the PVC pipe. And it's going to be a little tight, but you want it tight because you don't want it slipping around too much. So it's a nice tight fit in there. So now I can slide this all the way to the middle of the PVC, and this will be my first secure point when I'm hanging it to the back of my camper. Alright, so now that I've cut the pieces, I've dry fit them together. So this is, you can see that it's starting to come together here. We've got our support braces plus the square that we're going to put our ropes through. Let's go test this out real quick. Put kind of little hooks on the end of this so it can secure itself on the ladder. I'm going to use a couple 45s to do this, 3 of them, one coming off the original stretch here, and then I'm going to add one here and add one to the tail end. So a total of 3 of these will provide kind of a hooking position for these to go over the ladder. So I'm going to cut 2 more pieces to put in between these in order to have this clamp along the ladder. Alright, so I'm going to mark, I cut 1 piece here, and I'm going to mark just a few pieces out. So I've got it marked out on my PVC here. And you just make a few quick cuts. It's not an exact science, so a few millimeters isn't going to hurt you. I think I might have to do one more. Go. I've got this one. Alright, so now that I've got all the pieces cut, I've got my T's all broed out, I've assembled the rack, and you can see kind of its finalized look here with the hooks that are going to go over the ladder. I've got a support rack here to keep it in place, and then I've got my 2 foot by 4 foot square. The last step that we're going to do is drill holes along the crossbars here every 4 inches that will weave our clothesline string through, which will give us our lines that we'll hook our towels and clothes and dishcloths to. Now you want to turn it very slowly because the drill's going to want to walk on you. Just like that. So you do it nice and slow. Alright, once we've got it through, we can open it up. Alright, now that I've got all my holes drilled at 4 inches using the 1/4 inch drill bit, I'm just going to reassemble it back into the clothes drying rack. Push that in nice and tight. Nice and tight. And there we go. Alright, so here's the finalized clothes drying rack here. You can see we've got the strings all wrapped through there and tied off. We've got the structure all assembled. So now we'll go and put it off the back of the camper and see how it looks. And there we go. Alright, for the last demonstration, I just wanted to show you how easy this breaks down and folds for when it's time to trowel. Because I didn't glue it, I can disconnect those, I can fold the support arms. They pivot real nice and easy on the tees that I have. Just like that, we fold them up. And we can also fold the hooks off to the side to give a nice flat clothes drying rack that makes it nice and portable. And then setting it back up is as simple as rotating it, hooking up the support devices again, pushing them in, and just like that, you're set up and ready to go again.